Unless they kill God, nobody obituary near your pot. Sunny at your once and up a so tough. As I keep a look at me full force. I'm a man, I fuck a sick and I can be a division of a and that's what I'm walking for me arena. And you to quite a caterpillar. Yeah, you bet cheap about our seat and now a CP. They formed it, yeah, shut down bitch. Now no surrender, I said Jackie. I buy 4 line, we see a point, and so you doesn't make you way. Yeah, the kind of nobody to a girl. As on to my time, and I'm a pelham, and I time near what was on top. You benya sikane, you benya sikachi, you benya basi mane na tika. Ya kaya tete, ya kaya pura, eso ya ete, eso ya ete. You benya sikane, you benya sikachi, you benya basi mane na tika. Kepaluka senge, no say you're running, Babylon for they say. Kamenya sako commerciate sunya minti ne chama hete ukatra against kana beche no promo still ya hete no free pia ya pick yeah pia tuntuma na sete enso nye bobi amu na ya pepe yeah shout out to fans amu kwa patrapa kale me slim so mu make a cracker una move flat time guess you know yeah be push to start to a frog cracker me your mama my kama na na level no show santana ya say me ya chest so body hammer next year go Dubai for the summer
Up to the top, grind non-stop, we don't stop. And you need to be a we got God, and then make your shut ties up organizer out. My hit ya kitty, I'm breaking the rules. I'm not signing the head of the crew. Party now say men don't boss out. What we say, oh DJ, you go blow on the fuse. Ya hit it, ya minty yanka from my picket. Ya ne chairman from a lenke. I read mole wasenke. Me Jimmy Tia, my menje. My bread pain, my menye. Me do one on the way, my men fit.
Okay, let's do this now.
My men rate.
I'm nobody young.
Okay, FM 101.7.
OK 101.7 FM. Jumadin, the best entertainment show. Madin do run in Halifax Ansah-Addo. Ne papa osa sronya mepa ye da Vodafone for us omo na omo bo edwuma huka. Production team is ready. I believe will be our Gloria. David Owen or Chase birthday for no. Okay news. Okay. So David the Naughty Pablo any DJ Bosco normally the production no. And then I have only one panel member today, Nene Bennett Tei Akuako, because Chris Safo has an emergency to attend to. So no wasting much time. Let me quickly welcome my panel member, as we do always. Then I move straight to my guest, a young musician, Nyumtuni Abrantie Kama. Maybe say one or two things almost obwadie pa. He's not just, a talent that is about to take over the world, but he's a well brought up young man. And let's see. Nene Benete Akwako Mwakwaba.
Hale, me Josu Minia. And Friday.
Yes, and Friday.
Friday le boli. Kapi mi do ni mado.
Oh, Nene Nachi. I got a Friday.
Okay, Hale. Let me start with these two things quickly. When you say Halifax, Ghana, yeah. Not let me say Yambon Sao.
Yambon.
Ghana as a nation. Oh, yeah, we don't tell our story well. Now we shared this week. It's like all the story about Ghana a bit negative. Say, and I press freedom and
okay,
and I human rights, and so and I cut down the whole world, and it's those are but there are some positive things we've not told the world about.
For example,
one a year, Netflix is here. Hottest movie. The Diplomat.
Okay.
Some movie, no, apart from Rocky's Black Panther, no, it is one of the upcoming movies. I bet me Ajibebia, and among the top actors, no, 3 of them are Ghanaians.
Really?
Not 1.
3.
Not 2. 3 of the top actors in The Diplomat are Ghanaians.
Really?
David Jesse, Atu Esando, and Obabi, a friend, Nana Mensa. And I'm amazed because even Obanu Kra among the 3 Ghanaians, no, Onuna and Iru, no, ewo from Krano, and Yaru Kituano boy, chief of staff at the White House. That's the role she played.
Okay,
the chief of staff. At among the 3 na Iru, down Kra. And you know, I think say what down for Chino Achebena, I'll see. The lizard that fell from the high Iroko tree said he would praise himself if no one else did it. And
say what point is one of the trending movies on Netflix now is called Diplomats.
Yes, please.
And then the 3 top cast in it are Ghanaians. And that is the point we're celebrating.
Yes.
But nobody's talking about it.
Nobody's talking about it this week. And
the said casts who are Ghanaians, what have they also done to tell their story?
What have we?
They. Omo cast or no? Jama omo afre media back me abo amane say omi again and ni play role in role we na.
Some de omo US, omo nyina wo US. But me say bibi boni na omo ya anka ya media.
Well, you have a point there.
Yeah.
But what can you find out? I'll watch. I'll take a look at the movie. Okay. Is it a series?
Yes, it's a series.
And you're one of ways. It's a series.
Yes.
Okay. I've been seeing it, but I've never clicked to watch.
Yeah, The Diplomat. You will like it. And I also when saw the coronation of coronation of Prince Charles in
yes, please.
King Charles.
King Charles.
Yeah, S30. And Mr. Misumi Meniji
royalty.
You know, at least Ghana is highly represented there among the key,
I see.
Yes, so the Ghanaian culture is also going to be presented highly there. And
I'm sure it will be live on all the international networks.
It sure will, yes. Because Audrey Beckingham, Honum Krano, and yes, yeah, so we need to talk about it.
Well, Nene Bennett Teakwa, a journalist by training, Steve Divya Mekas, my ejuma wo net Nene acid pain. Nene was the regional editor for the Chronicle newspaper, and Snobby a national news editor for the same Chronicle newspaper, or free and called Daily Guide as the deputy editor of the Daily Guide by then, and then Obey editing News One, then Obey editing the publisher newspaper. This is journalism, no. And yes, I will retire, but I'm going to glue Skakra and see or your consultancy on Ghanaian culture. Or not, how I had an opinion say there are so many positive things happening about Ghana we can talk about, but yeah, I mean, we are not pushing that side. We're only looking at the negative side. Say, let's project the positives too. Well, point well noted. Back to my studio now. There is a young man who calls his name Joe Vibe. I'm about to vibe with him to see, what sort of vibe he has. But he has a song, an interesting one. You have that one, Who's Your Daddy? Is that what we're playing now? So let's drop Who's Your Daddy, and then I come and vibe with this young man everybody is talking about. I haven't said, I asked her, I said, enjoy this one from Joe Vibe. It's called Who Is Your Daddy?
OKFM 101.7.
I'm so in love with you. If I tell you I don't get nothing to lose, under my shoulder, get a little closer. Oh my love, oh my love, my friend I was say, why, I tell him baby give one chance, he dey over me, say, my friend I was say, why, I tell her baby give one chance. He dey over me, I need my small way, my small way. Kalakami, kalakami. I need my small way, my small way. Kalakami, kalakami. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who be your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? She be my sweet, sweet Fanta Diallo. Beautiful woman, I be romantic. I don't go play you, baby, no nonsense, oh no nonsense. So sweet, sweet Fanta Diallo. Beautiful woman, I be romantic. I know go play you, baby, no nonsense, oh no nonsense, oh da. My friend girl say, wah da. I tell her, baby, give one chance. He dey over me, say, oh da. My friend girl say, wah da. I tell her, baby, give one chance. He dey over me, I mean, my small way, my small way. Kalakani, kalakani. I need my small way. Kalakani, kalakani. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who be your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
The name is Joe Vibe, and it calls this one Who Is Your Daddy? He's not just a musician. Joe Vibe did sound specialization at the National Film and Television Institute, NAFTI. He also studied at the Accra Film School.
Under my shoulder, get a little closer.
Of course, they went to a Catholic school.
Oh, my love, oh.
St. Martin Senior High School.
My friend girl say, wah da. I tell her, baby, give one chance.
And went to a Dadaba type of school, you know.
Okay,
Calvary International.
I tell her, baby, give.
But Joe Boy decided to do music and he wants to take the world by storm. Joe Boy, Mwakwaba. Now, who is your daddy? Says saying, what exactly is this song about? Who is your daddy?
It's a love song that has a question. Who's your daddy? You know, who's your daddy is a popular term. Like that's what men say to their women. So yeah, like it's just a question that's to ask the woman, yo, who's your daddy? You know, who's your boy? Who's your man? Who's your husband? You know.
David, Joe Boy, take it easy for me, okay? Take it easy. The song did not say who is your man or who is your lover or who. It says who is your daddy. How come you are now? Who is say when I Oh,
is there any terms in the who's your daddy? Maybe that's who's your daddy. We wait in Yakazo or patches there. Or papa ne wine or boy ne wine. You know.
And say, daddy, who is your daddy? Say, daddy, no. What is that? And your biological father?
Pacho, anyhow, we are with me.
But in this context, when we need the important, and you say, one year, papa.
Oh, you go Phoebe, 1 year, papa.
Bro. No, our meaning.
Pacho, our meaning.
Na, a meaning is, sir.
Darby and sir.
And what is this? A bet to me, ego feeds.
It's a art. Into anyhow, like any perspective, somebody can understand it from. No, I mean,
sir.
Who's your daddy? Daddy tries there. You know, your biological father or husband, and I say, you know.
And I say, "Na obe fanu biya." Okay.
Oh, I think so. Mami buano kakra. Say or start here, no. Say who is your boyfriend? Like I won't say a man be from a boyfriend daddy.
Really?
Oh yes.
Oh, be friend me daddy.
Oh, friend daddy down. Oh, and their own boy Juma.
Oh, be friend into one friend daddy.
Oh, I think so.
Really? I never knew. Okay, for the benefit of the doubt, DJ Bosco, when a song is good, you play it twice. When a selector, let me listen to the lyrics. So that I didn't quite say, my say, who is your daddy? A brownie one from a young brother called Joe Vibes. Listen to it. This is on my piano rhythm, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who was the one starting? Ooh, there.
Me, sir.
Wow.
Okay.
Vibe. But I am a me girl, I'm so in love with you.
Okay.
If I tell you I don't got nothing to lose.
Okay.
Under my shoulder, get a little closer. Oh my love. Oh my love. My friend I was say, why, I tell him baby give one chance. He dey over me, say, oh, my friend I was say, why, I tell him baby give one chance. He dey over me, I need my small way, Kalakani, I need my small way, Kalakani. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who'll be your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? She be my sweet, sweet Fanta Diallo. Beautiful woman, I be romantic. I no go play you, baby, no nonsense, oh no nonsense. So sweet, sweet Fanta Diallo. Beautiful woman, I be romantic. I no go play you, baby, no nonsense, oh, no nonsense, oh, my friend I was say, why, I tell him, baby, give one chance. He dey over me, say, oh, my friend I was say, why, I tell him, baby, give one chance. He dey over me, I need my small way,
Okay,
Kalakani, I need my small way, Kalakani, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who'll be your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Okay. Nana, after what's in your year? You insist who is your daddy way? Daddy know ye who is your lover?
Sir, I think that's say wahu obano. I'm saying ni dindi ada on. I'm saying ni ejino pa. But o person who say ni fa foforo bi wo ho ana.
So just ask her, are you dating? Are you dating? What do they always say? Are you dating?
Okay, 101.7.
I'm say young kids now, but I'm say mutem sa mo using no. Whether you have a daddy there, yeah.
But if I want to be, say one adra when jini wa. Say obi wo ho if I want to
boss you can see say or catch and say kalakami, you know, men dada me who is your daddy can you credit me, you know, that kind of
thing. Overtaking is allowed. See, or that you, but young man, innocent looking face, you look like somebody from the Episcopal monastery. And I would draw down you say, what's that? When Nim was so by and say, and this is your debut. Now Joe, and say, first song componier, and then I will not in trouble. What would your second track be like?
Oh, they have to wait and see.
Why a love song to start with? Inti never be bria warrior see IMF. IMF yes anka sika no galamsey professor me won boys and say ohun lord come work kita aso ne so the will be why na odonyum ne how
Pacho say I mean I feel I'm a buying more time kakra. And my do much you
Danny no work a sumolala nimbote system. Why are you in music in the first place? How do you find yourself here, Joe?
Because I love music. I'm doing music because I love music. Music is purpose for me. Like me nyame bo me no. Music not the shame me. See and when I can you mochumbo you know go fit tell am say menye. Jonah, see what they do. I don't want to be Jonah, so I for do music.
How did you know say music na will calling?
It started with me collaborating because me say everything I can pese me you know. I mean to me share and proper.
Just say what to
yeah, just say me to.
Into o patre say fit you kwada bron cry say o ko chia o papa. Good morning, daddy. I mean, Woko Faka Ako baby. Open say, Rotro, Ubeko, Circle. You've been singing. Is that what you're talking about? Because I can't say, you got apart from you too. I mean,
that I call and me try football. But then I mean to me, me try Nyama Bibre, me try acting. But Charlie, music. Like music, they're easy cry.
Really?
Yeah, music.
The music comes to you naturally.
Yeah, it comes to me naturally.
Would try football at what level?
Me work from like class 5 up to JHS 3. Not mean to me, but now my son. But then, now be say me baby. But then like along the line, time na me try. Then times P ne inter schools can I
oh, and yes, about coasting beer.
Oh, David.
Want to say, yeah, bubble down.
Oh, David.
Nana, what does this laugh say? Is that you don't believe I'm bubble down? Now, why this mockery?
Oh, body, what body? I say,
okay. So, you discovered, sir, well, music is your thing. What discover, no, training be? Did you study under anybody? Did you bother to, train yourself a bit?
After high school, me call NAFTI, Ekusia music business.
Really?
Yeah, and see, me a certificate in music business.
I see. When did you leave NAFTI?
2017.
That's 5 years ago. And what have you been doing since then?
I've been making music. Music na.
You said this is your debut. So which ones have you been making?
Before I got signed to Highly Spiritual, shouts to Papa Kewa. Na me hustle, na me go studio small. Sanya wano. Na me get some shows, 1 or 2 beat. Yeah, normal stuff. Like basically an independent artist trying to come out. It was now they go shows, hustle for studios, help people clean them at studios, make a get record, like the normal stuff. Until I met Papa Kiwana, Oma me chance now. This is my first single.
So, is this your first commercial single?
Yes, sir.
Or your very first song you are cutting from the studio?
No, this is my first commercial.
Commercial.
Yes.
It means you have other songs. Yeah. I mean, which are also killer cuts.
Yes, sir.
Well, yes, you are telling me. Yes, sir. I see. So when you were moving from studio to studio for the past 5 years, what was it like? Studio Bain, why now? No, now when you're more cover, which shows Bain now? But how was it like?
It was hard. Start here. Nobody can really pull you favors and all that. Bibiano is from your own strength.
But when I catch you say omwa jidin bibi ombe is not from their own strength. When I catch you somebody know your favor.
Oh, say obiano in the story. Me coming from my perspective.
Yeah, but you sounded as if obiano means what is this? What is this advocate?
Or see who start here.
Who started?
You better struggle,
What's that? I mean,
Nene seems to be in an advocate role this morning. Call into Nanya better, sir. Tell me about some of this pattern.
Financial backing. I mean, see, money is all, like everything in this business. I mean, apart from people, it be money. If you don't get money, onye no fee like a lot of things. You know, like obeko studio. So nyeska obeko show eso tata there. So nya transportation. I say utimi sorti amanfo bi na omomo onyoma na video asem okwa ko register copyrights organization na. You know, the streaming sites and those were the challenges, like finding money. Ebi amedebe faka efi Madina. Ako malam ako record it. Maybe so I send me back. Shouts to Nana, by the way, my big cousin on Nana, like or started so the Miko studio one record it. Yeah, and me started record it on Malam and I me call Kaswa. And I me say back to Malam and I me call La Paz. Charlie, it's been, you know, but then, yeah, like those are the challenges, basically.
But why these areas, Malam, Kaswa, La Paz? We are not mentioning Airport Hills, Trasako, Cantonments, Labonis.
And I'm starting, I say, it's from your own strength, no favors. Into baby, I Juma never corner. That be where you for follow go.
So at that level, where then your shows?
So basically, na me nan for no. Ebi omo house parties, ne sanya maniamana. No, my friend, so your vibe can't do something small. Them things.
And see, those productions, where are they now?
It wasn't like a fully fledged like production house. Nenye, bibi big bi. Ne, ebia obi di ne birthday. Now our friend also say, "Oh, matter so here and you mean to the breathie."
Yes, I understand. And then you go and warm up the place.
Yeah.
But the studio works you are doing, into SAP works no one is here.
Oh, I have them. I'm with you. I have them with me. But then, like we since I got signed to Highly Spiritual Music, I've taken like a lot of them are main releasey into media studio na, you know, where we work on them.
When did you join Highly Spiritual?
I signed late December last year.
How did you meet Kewa?
Thank you, God.
Right, God called you one day, Brajo.
The reason every time I say thank God, and say me name and Nanfufobi, shouts to one only Kwachi.
His name is Joe Vibes. Every 2 sentences, shout out to somebody.
Yes,
when I wanted to mention K West, shout out to Papa Kewa.
Yeah.
Then shout out to Nana, his brother or cousin who was, you know, linking him. And now shout out to who is this man? Who is this latest shout out to your shout out?
Wano and Kwachi.
Wano.
Yeah,
and
shout out to Wano and Kwachi. Before I got signed, they were the guys now like in Kame Hustle or few can it be. So my friend Kwachi, no Oshobi. No so ye ndi nechina yenko boano yenko support no nti ekodu na event organizer no o share o say o Charlie Samo abadia me artist no mo endorse nti mo join na yen perform and na me so me jam pen drive ni ofie na me ni nti na me ne wa no e wa nyum bi o de come DJ ni say nyum ne mba nti wa no ni obi nyum na me bo an say e be perform nti e perform wie no na kwesi otin wo. And okay, so Charlie, you did try. I for introduce you to Papa Kewa. Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
So Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And see, the day the opportunity came, we pen drive crying.
Yeah.
One knows so I want to work collabor. Nyum poti I want to one and also embo.
Obi.
Na so one no ni obi wonyom.
Yeah.
And I never knew ni ho.
Yeah.
And I which name?
Na me name.
And Kwesi Otin home say, and I say Joe. This is how I said it. They say, oh, young man said Joe.
Yeah, I say you.
Joe.
You, I didn't like your vibe. I say, okay, thank you. In your case, Obi introduce me, I'm Papa Kewa, and I'm so Sanya because coming up, we share. I'm on food, big brother, catch her say, oh, I go introduce you to this. I go do, I'm fooling, quite. And say, okay.
I know why na where she are on my drum with no man then I'm bim.
Find an NDA, that one yeah. I don't go fee. I don't want to step on any.
What is the meaning of NDA?
Non-disclosure agreement.
I don't want to ban about agreements and about becoming agreement. But why do you feel speaking the truth means stepping on toes?
The Bible says we should speak the truth in love. That's what I stand on.
And they say, I didn't say speak the truth in hate. We're only sharing experiences.
I mean, this is media. If anything you say can be twisted, so I have to be very, very cautious.
The many things you've already said. Why are you not scared? Those ones can be twisted, but this particular one is the one that may get twisted.
I mean, like there are a lot of things that. You yourself before I'll be canon, you have to think way ahead before you even like say.
I get you. So Kwesi now finally links you to KY.
So he linked me to KY in last year March, and then I thought say Mishia Papa dear and yeah sign it, but then it took time, and during that time I had to learn. I had to learn about training, like basically some things. Get prepared before, I would be signed.
So that was in March. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 9 months.
Yes, sir.
Wow. And you were patient.
Yes, sir.
You didn't go about saying that KY will stay with time and the studio no bed bags and you did it. Focus on.
No, because I was hustling with my music same way. So and not me like that kind of vibe ni be that say we person signing and then the person is delaying or the person is not coming on time. My dream, I was like, yes, I've met Papa, but then I for do something. I know if he puts my career on hold when he no come. I just kept moving. Man, I'm a yama. The one day will be na me wanna offer me say yo time catch. I'm like okay.
And say, Kwesi Otin home was see yo, you the force.
Yeah.
Here best and also see yo, time catch. Okay, Joe, his name is Joe Vibe and is in my studio this morning. An emerging act, and then this is official debut. Sounds good in my ears. But then I was swinging under KY for the 9 months period. You were what shall I say?
But so many things, but above all, spirituality, because Papa or a prophet or a man of God, Oban in China, Obekacho playing a hard year, it be God number one before everything else. Apart from God, Monsieur songwriting, Monsieur like branding and basically everything under branding, like how I say or dress, how I say casa, how I say or dream, basically a lot of things. Papa is like a father to me, yeah. Like he offer me say in the back and or try me so many things. Like I no go feel number, but then growth, yeah, basically.
In case you just tune in, a higher OK 101.7 FM, Jumadeni the best entertainment show. My guest yet Joe Vibe, an emerging act, and on Facebook, interesting, right? K's MC Banks Watson is saying Halifax. Daddy means your helper or sponsor in the current economic situation of the country.
Dictionary.
Surgical Lord says, big up yourself, man, like Daddy Bosco, more grace, Don Dada. And it goes on and on and on. Another person is confirming that Daddy means helper or sponsor. Where have I been sleeping? Maintain that. I say, so when was the song officially released?
But 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
But
Tressa, then you should be doing a good promo. The song is already everywhere. What is the secret?
God and
oh, Jadi, I will hear mom releasing you more beyond I mean, God no more name no be. Let's talk and stop this God.
May come a God and strategy.
So what is the strategy?
The usual, traditional media, social media, the streets, and stay consistent.
Much a home video dada.
Your visualizer.
What does that one mean?
A visualizer is
okay FM. Well, I know about that. I know BRT as a visualizer.
But your visualizer
and share that in your video.
But I mean,
feel free. I mean, feel free. Mix everything. Tree kakra, brofo kakra, dia over to me kakra, pitching kakra.
Visualizer if you talk video, nyami bibio.
Just a music video cheba. Okay.
It's visualizer no. And yet basically visualizer budgets ne cry different. Budgets no is smaller than music video. The obeya more cameras like crew, dancers, ni bibia. But then visualizer the a bit me I want a camera pay.
Something just to give a face to the song. Exactly. It doesn't really tell the visuals don't really tell the story.
Yeah.
But at least okay, this is the face behind the song, and then
basically that'd be why would they call
visualizer for you to have a visual impression of who sang the song. So we'll see your face. Joe Vibe. Why are you called Joe Vibe?
Because me a Monday born Kojo inti
Auntie Anya bro Joe. Oh, I thought maybe Joseph or Jonathan or something. So I know Joe Vibe, but Joe Vibe.
Joe name it.
And what about the vibe?
Because vibe because me be the vibe.
What is the meaning of vibe?
Vibe is the short of vibration. Where unze Rasta man or can positive vibration, positive vibes. Joe Vibe you'll be able to positive vibes.
What is vibration?
Vibration here person call scientific meaning scientific
when I will see vibes about vibration vibration I say only me cause science
make a define them in like
in what it means in this context. Okay,
so in this context when I say vibe it's like a feeling, some kind of energy. Inti oko baby na nobody they like you for there. So here I they get the vibe say nobody they like me. Unse I'm for wrong energy towards you. Unse in another way somebody to go say you I know they like the spirits for that side. You vibe. So the spirits could be the vibe basically.
Let's pause a bit. Let me. Well, let's pause a bit. Let me ask the oracle. Nene, you the feeling vibe?
Oh God, Holly.
I mean, let's do this vibe thing. Then I finish it.
Joe Vibe is an interesting character.
And I mean, let's clear the vibe part.
The vibe
then
part.
Are you following what he's saying? Does it make sense to you?
It really doesn't. But I have a different understanding of
vibe.
Of the positive vibes.
Okay, so what are the vibes?
Time I near school.
Hey, that was in 19.
Your secondary school, 1974.
Yeah.
That time, no, he say school na call it say boys. Inti unya girls school bi be na uni obabi kasa usi chale mama no kasa.
Okay.
Inti kasa no enu na positive vibes no. Akwano our vibes papa.
Oh, I get what.
Oshia adano uche west I want you no akwano our kasa. Enu na ni positive vibes na all kind of.
I say so. Joe Vibes, and the Joe stands for Kojo. It's just made it sexy, and then the vibe stands for Patrick say the feelings, the aura, the vibration, not vibrator. I mean vibration. I mean listen. I know quite are you the vibration. I see Joe. So is my if I'm wrong, correct me. Try to say what cost stage. Woman audience know some vibe be.
But trying.
You put them in a certain mood.
But trying.
So my friend was it, I I tell him, baby, give one chance. He dey over me, say, oh, ah, da. The friend that I was say, wah, da. I tell him, baby, give one chance.
His name is Joe Vice, an emerging act. And you know, sometimes you need to have a way of promoting the young ones. I mean, let's encourage them, let's push them, and that is exactly my focus this morning. But let me do one last round with him, and then when it comes, I play a song, we go back and come back and go back and come back. Vibe, what was growing up like? Where did you grow up? Who are your parents? I mean, what was it like? What was childhood like?
Childhood was like, I mean, normal. Me, Medina.
Medina in Fapoti.
Medina New Road. Shout out to Medina, Charlie.
Oh, it's our book. Shout out
people
Medina New Road. Hifapoti or Medina New Road.
Currently, okay, Rolling Circle.
Rolling Circle.
Yeah,
Rolling Circle. Circle no so pay. Rolling Circle. I see. And growing up, not even on Modifrel.
Tete.
Which house did you grow in around Medina Circle? So much, yeah. I mean, corner ben.
The Rastaman house.
Hey. The Rastaman. And who was this Rastaman?
Daddy Bosco. Inti Udu Madina na kaze o share Daddy Bosco ahun. Eso be say Rastaman ifie.
The Rastaman in house. Why was Daddy Bosco a co-tenant or he was a landlord?
Oh, he is the landlord. Yeah.
So you rented from Daddy Bosco?
No. He's my father. I can't rent from him.
Daddy Bosco is your daddy? Biological father? Daddy Bosco, queer or free multimedia to music to Daddy Bosco?
Yes, sir.
Well, Papa. Are you a Rastaman?
Yes.
But Daddy Bosco never told us he has such a calm sound like you.
Oh, yeah, does. Yeah, four.
Yeah, does. I thought you were going four. Now, you know, see that way he said, yeah. Do you know how many we are? Yeah, does. Yeah, 24 crying can't say yeah, does. Oh, I see.
Growing up in Medina with a Rastafarian father, I mean, everything like from stigmatization to people accepting you to questions and but then yeah, like maybe knew what Medina and crying for me mama Joyce na Jamakobi. Shout out to Mama. Okay. I love you, man.
No, like I can yes, and yeah, shout out to Joyce na Jamakobi. It sounds like somebody from Kobi way in La. Yeah, I'm a word Jama ke Opoti ke yeah, I said. Na Jamakobi from La. Exactly. Shout out to Naja Makbobi.
Mama.
I see. So your first song, you didn't sing about Mama, you sang about I Die in Love.
No,
says Angela La Watra.
But I mean vibes in here. Any vibes there by General Baya.
Now that you said you are the Bosco's son, my ears are telling me you sound like your father.
Oh, thank you.
The way you talk, you know, he takes his time. Your father, does he get angry at all?
No.
Because those of us in the industry, we've never seen that the Bosco angry before. Nipa
biya there once in a while there but then you know everywhere I go I dey talk say my puppy be like one of the calmest men I've ever known, and me Daniel came papa ni because you know like he has really taught me Nyamepi from just being calm. Shouts to that, Charlie. I love you.
That is so sweet. Your father is a good man.
Thank you.
I've worked with him before.
That's it.
At a point, he was writing for a paper I was editing this one. And then when I started the publisher, he wanted to, for free, I mean, that is him. At a point, I was an event, organizer. And when we have our parties, our pubs, warm housewarming parties, he will come with his walking stick. And then very calm gentleman. And I feel, what is the word? Excited I'm interviewing his son.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, your father has paid his dues.
Okay.
It is our turn to say thank you to him by supporting you.
Thank you.
I mean, when you get home, tell him I said we owe him that.
That's it.
At least we owe him that. Just like Fred Mensah in The Sun. I mean, some of those people, they've paid their dues, and when their songs are coming out, especially with a good production like this, we have no choice than to support them, than to thank them.
Thank you.
So, what is the plan like? We are still somewhere in May. Some 7 months or so to go, and then the future. Joe, the rest of the year, what are we looking at?
Staying consistent in the music. Onake, when you drop the first one, you just have to keep promoting until the week go open. So basically, we're just taking this good song, Who's Your Daddy, and we are running with it. Yeah.
What has the feedback been so far on Who Is Your Daddy?
Oh, thank God, I mean, everybody I get. People ask me rather who's your daddy. So yeah, I'm making a good impression on the people.
If a man would ask, who is your daddy? Who's your daddy?
That's weird.
What is the? I mean, so what is the female version?
Who's your mommy?
Joe boy, Joe vibe.
Baba.
Who is your mommy?
Jama.
Wow, Edwin is so no. I know the or see any mommy. We have an advert. Really? Okay. Me try me cry. I have an advert to clear, and then I come back to my studio. I'll be right back.
Okay, FM 101.7.
Hey, close up. Ever fresh air, ever fresh air. Ever fresh air, ever fresh air.
Train you. All new close up ever fresh no. Dear Nasa.
Share. Say triple fresh formula be a who num. A boss here chiri ho by na dwo num say from. Esan niam miensa eye antibacteria aekutia enum yarmoa purifying gel. Ane akade a ema yenum dwo a yaka bom no nti. Ewo hu yenum boy yenum ne ese a chiri ho by free yarmo nyina ho. Na ma yenum ti say kama the morning nyina.
Close up ever fresh. Kona ko je wo de.
FTAJ atwade nkato ya tu.
Close up ever fresh. If you're right.
In case you just tuned in, hi, OK 101.7 FM. Guest on the best entertainment show is a young musician by name Joe Vibe, and we've been vibing for some 30 minutes now. Let me bring my other panel member, Nene Bennett Tay Akuaku. Then I get back to Joe Vibe. Where do I get Joe Vibe? Joe Vibe, and then we good to go. Nene,
yeah,
you listen to the young man for some 30 minutes.
Sure. Yeah, I think he's doing good. Daddy Bosco. I thought he has a damn background, right? Because who can I say? My father is gone, my mother is gone. And I was thrown off.
Actually, I think it's Bosco.
Ahuma Bosco.
Ahuma.
Yes, and Ahuma. No more.
Okay, FM.
Here go go to we wanga over when it. You come. One could be at my dad behind. He says he cannot speak. He says he doesn't speak Adan. So I'm asking the old man to let the children.
Oh, it depends. I mean,
yeah,
where he grew up.
I know he grew up in Labadi. So
but he speaks Ghana?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the old man speaks Adan and he speaks Ghana too. So Ahuma Bosco is somebody we know very well. The young man came into the studio to ask somebody about who the daddy was. And now we are rather being introduced to who his daddy is. And that is the irony of all what we've been trying to do. But I think, say, why are dear? Ubisan say, Nema P. Kosu, we are similar, why love songs. And I think, say, that is the safest place to tread. Ubiani intimi ni unkokotu. Ukanchira ubisa mido, ukanchira nipa no hunye fe krana ukese hu efe. Ontimi fa unkokotu. Ukanchira ubisa mido na ompewa. Eno ani say bia for us and free so. So most musicians try to,
sing about love,
sing about love, and then nobody will sue you. And but I think he's good. He's done well. His story non so explains why he's so thankful to God. We share Bebia or Namu ye. Between who was shuttling virtually between Malam and Kasua until finally, by just the stroke of luck, somehow, he caught somebody's attention, and then he is where he is today. He has every cause to be mentioning God almost every now and then. I love his humility. I like it. I only hope and pray within a short time say nyami buanuna or higher and higher na ombe pinti ne honam honi ni kukusu ni sanho ni mebia enye. I don't think Daddy will allow that.
Yeah, pinti.
Now,
what are we that wrong?
No, shares any humility na say na quiet in me expect say obeka pinti ni honam ni tattoo bia mebia enye.
Then you have a problem with tattoo?
I think sometimes it doesn't do it. I am in style.
At what point does it become a dose do?
Halifax, if you want me to be very honest with you.
Of course, I want you to be honest with me.
I love Messi.
Okay.
But sometimes the tattoos doesn't do for me. But that's the outside of the world.
It had ni ball bono.
But me.
Shout out to Messi as Joe.
Yeah, and I think, and then I also want to advise him. Say the terrain is actually rough, music terrain, and yet so gentle, sir. And I don't know how you are going to combine this kind of gentle sobriety, with senior terrain. There is that competition. There is that kind of dissing that make people, trend and all that. I don't know how you are going to mix the two and still stay the good boy Joe vibe.
Thank you.
Ubende, how are you going to mix the two?
God.
There will be a God now. Yeah, but so far I think the guy is doing good. Nice song.
Thank you, sir.
He talked about consistency. I pray he should remain that consistent. He shouldn't be jumping from place and then or done you but your love shouldn't be that dumb Thomason type of
and then that song you've been talking about. I mean, dumb Thomason.
Normally the head though.
But what's the problem with it? And in the walk with me, but then actually it drove me to my mini.
I don't know. I
just yes or no. But I dream me. I learned to do me. Onuf we do me. I mean, but you dream me.
And then funny.
Why is like
I like the song. It easily comes to my mind.
Look at what they dream me. Ombuni must say. Is that monko?
Well,
but Joe vibe.
Big man.
One would have thought says I will see you that the Bosco. I mean, an industry giant, our biological father. You should have had it easier in the music industry. How come, you were struggling from studio to studio for this while? No, one bona mandie. One song some farm mobia. Why should it be what is his name? Kwesi Otin, who should introduce you to Kewa when there is no studio door your father cannot open. Never. What happened?
Okay. But already it's God's plan because me starting man can't true be me starting me cousin pet me cousin no catch Nana. Yeah, Charlie Manche. Shout out to
Manche.
But then me started, no man me started. You catch him and say, yo, Charlie Tete, you the force, you go be somebody. So make I take you go studio. Then we go keep this between me and you, make we catch somewhere before we go tell anybody. And me papa no pay school. Or no catch and say, yeah, school. When I finally when I was hustling, I saw this thing is really hard. Now I'm calling and I'm catching and said me perceive me music and I say okay. Open so music and I say utimi ko school. you know, the school I went to, course I'm a music business, no. It was a collaboration between Musiga and NAFTI. Inti na me papa ngasa no na oye lecturer. No share music business. Inti me papa no you be a ono best support, but then you won't make sure say you just get like the right backing for what you want to do. And then to the conversation of my father be Daddy Bosco, so no, me that no be my mind. Yeah, you see, I wouldn't have mentioned it until you asked me. Like, I mean, Jesus when he come the earth top, he was God. He could have just gone to take the cross and say kill me, but then he still needed people to, you know, move with. So I mean, my father is who he is, but then still I had to put in the work. I had to hustle.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you ride on Daddy Bosco's influence because it's your father?
No.
Why?
Because it's more of a personal thing. Like men collaborate no be catch me say, oh, where the papa Rasta man, where they say, and then growing up I saw that I don't want that to be my image. Of course, fine. I me say me ko baby a. Baby say oh papa ni when I can't Daddy Bosco. Yeah, it's cool. But then at the end of the day, what's your legacy? Like, do you want your legacy to be boy now, ne papa Daddy Bosco now? And you know, yeah man, I mean, what about? I say this humbly, like, what about my work too? You know, what about, because you know, like the talent, I get them, and I love my dad and what he does. Of course, he has opened doors for me, but then humbly is the work way, you know, we take go. If like I came here with the song no they be, then I really embarrass my puppy. But then the song they be, so yeah.
Interesting answers. Initially, I'll say, look, the greatest influence to teach him calmness has been the father, and the calmness has brought him a lot of positive vibes. But I'll push further. He says, no, I respect my father. He has helped me, encouraged me to go back to school to learn this music business well. But I want to be Joe Vibe.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be, you know, Daddy Bosco's son Joe. No, me. Yes, I thank him for being my father, but I want to be my own man. I want to work hard. And even music, no cry, all starting on country never from the initial stages. Yes, he tried or do baby at Memory Dinner or Dama, say. Interesting. Let me play his song one more time again. Then he will feel so. And your interview partly is about no sir. One I will throw on you, back to back. Obia and Shim. You've registered the song.
Yes, sir.
With Gamro.
And no the BBR management working. Yeah, everything like that is settled.
Do you know for a fact or you believe it is settled?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is it. In case you just won't hear you know, it's Who Is Your Daddy by Joe Vibe. Enjoy.
If I tell you I don't got nothing to lose, under my shoulder, get a little closer. Oh my love, oh my love, oh my friend nigga was say, why I tell him baby give one chance, he dey over me, say my friend nigga was say, why I tell him baby give one chance, he dey over me, I need my small way, kalakani, I need my small way, kalakani. Who's your daddy? 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 She be my sweet, sweet Fanta Diallo. Beautiful woman, I be romantic. I no go play you, baby, no nonsense, oh, no nonsense. So sweet, sweet, fantasy, beautiful woman, I be romantic. I no go play you, baby, no nonsense, oh, no nonsense. So, oh, da, my friend nigga was say, wah, da, I tell him, baby, give one chance. He dey over me, say, oh, da, my friend nigga was say, wah, da, I tell him, baby, give one chance. He dey over me, I mean, so small way, kalakani, anima small way.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your Halifax Ansah-Addo.
Who's your dad?
So you're listening to me to Who Is Your Daddy? Who be your daddy? And it says if it's the other way around, the women would ask the men or the ladies would ask the gentlemen, who be your... How can I say who be your mommy? It sounds some way. I mean... Is that how they also say, who be your mommy? Or the daddy stands for both sexes?
Oh, no. Hey, but then, hey, it's 2023. Anything is possible.
So,
These days,
so when you ask a girl, Charlie, who is your daddy? She says, oh, I don't have a daddy. Can she also ask you to who is your mommy?
Oh, yeah. She, depending on what exactly she wants to know. You want to know who my mommy is or who my daddy is. So, yeah, women can ask, who's your daddy or who's your mommy? I mean,
okay. But why Ada?
Okay, FM.
Ada, because Ada is actually a person. Ada is a beautiful Nigerian lady that I once liked, and then, you know, it ended in tears. So.
Oh, so there was really an Ada.
Yeah.
Next time go. Oh, Minister. Next time go for an Ajua. It wouldn't end in tears.
Go for Ajua.
Oh, I see. Nene, let's finish with him and say goodbye to the young man.
Yeah,
and then,
the conversation is getting more and more interesting.
And then your beats. Why Amapiano?
Amapiano because I love Amapiano. I just love how it sounds. I heard the beat and I was like, yo, this be the beat. You know, it wasn't really like on some technical thing. Or, no. I just loved the vibe where I say, okay, we could do it.
Apart from the Ga and few Ghanaian languages you spoke in there, the song is hardly recognizable as a Ghanaian production. Nobody has told you that. It sounds anyway. And Okrapo still, even the Nigerians sing about Kwakoshito and things these days, so it still sounds.
Oh, Chiyemi.
But the guy who came and sang about our Kwakoshito and Shitolu, I mean, was he not singing Chi? He's Nigerian. Is it that you want to do their style, you want to go their vibe?
No.
Because that is what is making the trend. So, or more, is it their influence?
No, I don't make music from the standpoint say me per se trend David. I just do what comes to me. Inti me wahona areonyomba me, and if it sounds Ghanaian, fine. Say and sounding Ghanaian, so I mean I've done.
But what genre appeals to you most? Genre bena you flow. I mean you vibe there easily, Joe.
Afrobeats.
I see. One would have thought reggae. Looking at they are bringing.
Yeah, but then music is music, and you know, Bob Marley himself said it. When it hits you, you feel no pain, and Afrobeats be what when it hits me, I don't really feel any pain.
Well, that is what we read, but be careful where you say this thing. I mean, when music hits you,
no disrespect to any other genre, and you know, them are pioneers, but then for me. I mean, opinions are like noses. Everybody has one. So for me, my one opinion is I love Afrobeats. I love every other genre. But
when music hits, you feel no pain. Now, instrumental, I say, come on, hit me with music. Like a trumpet trainer. His name is Joe Vibe, a young man. I'm loving his vibe and interaction, his music as well. So, I mean, how soon I would drop now in the name of consistency?
For now, the consistency only applies to Who's Your Daddy.
Okay, so you want to focus on this for a while.
Yes, sir.
I see. My time is almost up. Nene, your concluding remarks on this young man, and let's say goodbye to him.
Yeah, okay. Nikombo boy, I mean, he knows how to talk.
He's an intelligent young man.
Very intelligent young man. And then the conversation becomes more interesting when
the show is about to be.
A Rastafarian is preaching Christ to you. Or use Christ as an example. Yeah, and then the fact he's been given the space by the Father to grow up independently, not to be walking all under his shadows and under his ambit. Apart from that, so I understand where he's coming from. Said the Papa say on go school more, but he himself decided at a point to go into music. Let me see, Isaac, me person be a journalist. I don't know why, but I just want him to do something else, and he too wants to be journalist. And so sometimes those things are understandable. You've played it about 3 or 4 times. And every time you play it, I see another character. You see a Kwame Eugene sort of. Then you see a Kiddie sort of. The last time you played it, I'm seeing a Cream Promise. You can pick something.
That is the vibe.
Yes, and that is the positive vibe he's talking about. So I think whichever way one looks at it, he can climb. We need some young guys to go after these people at the top, so that even when they are not there, we know that there's somebody behind. So I like it. I can't try and say he's been broken-hearted before.
By Ada.
By Ada.
And clearly, he's still in love with the Ada.
He's still in love.
Please.
No.
What would be then why did he sing about her in the song?
Because her story is real, and real story hits.
So you've not forgotten about her. There is still a place in your heart for Ada.
No. It's only in the music.
So if she comes back and says, "Oh, Joe,"
and thankfully, Afrobeat has taken away the pain. I like it. So I think you are a very promising child.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, but remember you have a long way to go, and humility, yes, will take you there, but consistency is more needed. So we wish you the best. Right.
A couple of questions. I mean, what's your concept on live band and whether you play any musical instruments?
I don't play any musical instruments, but then I love live band.
A follow up to that from me personally. Are you learning any instruments now?
Yes, sir. I am learning the keyboard.
The keyboard.
I actually produce, but then it's digital.
Digital.
Production in digital. Member keyboard, but then musician because you have to broaden your scope.
Have you tried playing with a live band before?
But me wa SS no na me can mega praise band ho. It's not me na me lead singer.
Then you can easily do it. I mean, was that a gospel band or something?
Yeah, it was a SS mega praise band le gospel song.
So a Rastafarian leading a Christian band, they were more. Then you start cho during them. You may forget yourself and start Rastafari or something like that. It never happened at all.
No.
You sure?
No.
Are you? I nearly said something on radio, but I because my home is that. You guy no go some money, a guy no more go here pay no few sometimes when you are in church, you can judge the past of the praise and worship leader just by the way he handles the administration. It Jojo kono na ke wo dabi. E Jesus makasi. Wallahi I get that. Even the way they handle the mic and trends out that be mene it talk magoye no actually bled down. Finally, is it out already? Digital platforms?
Yes, please. Who's Your Daddy is out, and it day everywhere. It's on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube. It will be boom play. Stream it, Charlie. Stream it. Make videos with it. Share it to your friends. Play it at your weddings, your funerals, your everything. Yeah, Charlie. It's out there.
Are you available for shows?
Yes, please.
How much do we pay?
Management matter.
And again, shout out to KY again.
Yeah, shout out to KY. Shout out to KY.
I see. And so, what are your social media handles so that we say goodbye to you?
Oko Facebook Joe Vibe, JOEVIBE. Oko Instagram at Joe_vibe, JOE_VIBE. Oko Twitter the Vibe GH. THEVIBEGH. Yeah, link it.
It's been nice talking to you.
Thank
I
you,
wish
sir.
to see
My
you at the
pleasure.
top.
Thank you.
Then next time when I meet somebody, I'll ask, hey, who is your daddy?
Yes, sir.
Because Mama Fa, we don't ask. I mean, the kingdom of God has suffered much violence. And the violence shall take it by force. So,
but you take it by force. You don't ask whether there's a daddy or not.
I'm only quoting scripture. So, if Joe Vibe is saying we should be asking who is your daddy, but does it really matter?
Oh, it matters. I mean, you can't go to a house and just enter. You have to knock.
Well, but love is big. We can share.
But still,
in the case
you have to ask.
In the case of Ada, what did she tell you for you to be broken-hearted? Was your daddy or daddy?
My friend, I'll say what that. Yeah, I mean, it's in the song. Everything she said was in the song. So, yeah. But then, yeah, it's necessary. You have to know.
No. When the youth of today sing more about love than any other thing in the world. And the young man.
Yeah, I agree with Ambule on this note.
That we sing about love more than anything.
Yes.
I mean, love is all there is. I mean, God is love. So if you sing about love, you are singing about God.
Hey,
what is bigger?
Joe Vibe. So this type of love you are singing to is about God.
Oh, I mean, love is supposed to be expressed. People express love in many ways. So this is my way of expressing.
And love is supposed to be demonstrated. Who are you demonstrating this love with now?
To my fans, because I've given them good
in the
music.
absence of Ada.
Yes.
So who has replaced Ada now?
Oh, who's
Joe?
your daddy?
We've done we've done about 1 hour, and you are not a stammerer. Suddenly you are doing.
It's good. It's good.
Oh, me by name and you also for you.
Oh, it's good.
They were you down.
Oh, find any money. Everything will be good. But shouts to God anyway. Thank you, God, for being with me and teaching me how to love and bringing me here. I really appreciate it. Yes, I said it on air. Thank you, God.
Joe boy, my time is up, but I really want to know. So, who are your peers you roll with? I mean, emerging acts. Who are you? The vibe mates?
Shout out to Sugar Lord, Joy, Wano Kwache, Beats Designer, Kilson, Echo, Charlie, Abeku, Baba, Dr. Mommy.
Are these names of your friends?
Yes. Please.
Dr. Mommy?
Yeah, Dr. Mommy.
Why Dr. Mommy?
She says she
it's a she?
Know. Yeah. So
she says she what?
She say make her call her mommy. So I dey call her.
And
mommy.
Who is Vicentia?
She no, but then I know one call Vicentia. She go beat me.
So this Vicentia we are talking about.
Yeah.
It looks as if she's a.
She's a good friend. Be any
Any what?
Be anything sinister.
No, sir, I wasn't even imputing that. I was only asking if she's a good friend. Why are you?
Maybe shut down your bad man, sir.
Okay, Joe, let's do this again, okay?
Yes, sir.
See me as a brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
The man managing you, Keiwa, as a senior man we all respect. The one who introduced you to him is a brother, Kwesi Otin. I've known him for years. And the man who, impregnated Najama to give birth to you, he is also he is more of a blood brother. Daddy Bosco, I repeat, he's a good man.
Thank you.
Thanks for passing through my show. We'll do our best and leave the rest to God.
Thank you, sir.
So that is it. My guest today has been a young emerging musician by the name Joe Vibe. He has a brand new one called Who Is Your Daddy, and it is out on all digital platforms from Boomplay to Audiomark to wherever, and it's from the Highly Spiritual record label. We've been having a chat with my friend, my brother, the man who I used to work under. His name is Nene Bennett Tay Akuaku. Shout outs again to Auntie Joyce of is it Hilltops? What's the name of the school, George?
West Hill School.
West Hill School. Shout out to Manye Hogbayo, and of course our own Theresa Lloyd. My name is Halifax Ansah-Addo. I did this with my production team. Today led by David the Naughty Pablo, DJ Bosco, and the biggie himself, Benjamin Kumsin, handling the social media. Thanks to Vodafone for sponsoring the show. Thanks to you for allowing us into your homes and your offices and your cars for this hour and a half. The next thing is Ekwansi Jojo. But before that, we're going to Peace 104.3 for the midday news. Makramo, I'm out of here.